Hey gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I missed you guys so much. If you're new here, my name is Clarabelle and I'm so delighted that you're part of us. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I had missed sitting here doing these videos. I took out time to introspect and ask myself, where am I going with this? Because I just got discouraged at a point and it looks like I just don't know where I'm going, right? But one thing is for sure, I really want to impact life and I want to live a life of purpose. So yes, sometimes valuable content don't bring as much views, but the goal here is that even if it's just one person I'm able to impact, I would continue to do this. YouTube, it's been a learning curve for me. I have learned, I have grown. My perspective about life has really changed over time. The way that I see life has, changed into something positive. There are things that I still maintain, there are things that I've unlearned from, and there's so many things I had to relearn, and that's part of growth, right? So YouTube has been more of a blessing for me. So I'm just going to keep going. And for those that are still sticking around, I love you guys. Reflection is very important to me, and I have come to realization that just keep going, don't overthink things, just trust the journey and just know that God is with you all the way. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about value, how to remain valuable, how to be a valuable person. I hope that you learn and infuse this into your personal life. And trust me, when you become a valuable person, you attract the right people. Even in your business, if your business is of quality and value, you start attracting people of value. People want to associate with your brand. So whatever you do, don't always pursue money. Think of value. Value would sell, and value is evergreen. So don't fall into the trap of just wanting to do anything. So the first thing I'm going to share that makes you a very valuable person is your ability to constantly learn. One thing nobody can take away from you is your knowledge, and that's why knowledge is power. Be fascinated about learning new things. Improve your skills by the day. What can I do to be better? Be curious for nothing, just wanting to learn. It is one way to stay valuable. Make sure that you're engaging in your passion every day. What can I do to make me better? Why is this green green? Why is red red? Be fascinated about the world. I remember one time we were in a gathering and they were saying something about what was going on around a certain place, and I was just talking about it because I've learned about it. I was deeply aware, and I think my husband was really fascinated by my ability to articulate that and be well informed about that situation. He didn't say while we're there, but on our way back we're driving and he said something to me. He said, Cara, I was actually very proud. You make me proud. You make me look so good because of how you said those. You were very informed, you were talking, and you didn't feel left out, you didn't feel lost. Be a woman that is very knowledgeable. School is not the only way to be knowledgeable, but your ability to be curious about wanting to learn, wanting to become better, knowing the things around you. Even at your job, you become more sorted out for at your job because when I go to this person, I would get the information that I need. Read, pick up books every now and then. We have a book club at my job right now where I have a little circle of friends that are like mine, so we share books within ourselves, and one person's like, I'm reading this, when I'm done I'm going to give it to you. And I just love friendship like that. We are all learning, and after reading each book we talk about what we learned, and it's so interesting. They call it a book club. Some of you don't go outside what you know, and it limits you from so many good things and great opportunities in life, because you're so close-minded. This is all you know. It's about my culture. Be open-minded. Learn about other people's culture. Knowledge is power, and that's something nobody can take away from you. Okay? Another thing that makes you a valuable person is being observant. A valuable person is a critical thinker. Sometimes when you are in a room, the fact that someone is quiet A lot of times people tend to look at those people as not very intelligent, but the most intelligent people are the ones that are not quick to say something. They only contribute to things when it is necessary, when it's something of value. You can't see them just whining and saying, you know, there's sometimes you be in a gathering and people are just talking and you get irritated because what they are saying does not make sense, and it's almost like it's a noise, right? But those people think that they have to be heard, they have to say something so that they don't look like they are not contributing. You don't have to contribute if you don't have anything valuable to say, and that's what differentiates you from people of value. They are very observant, they think critically, they don't just say things because they want to be heard. And people of value are okay not being heard, but when they decide to say something, everybody will listen because it's something of value. So they are very observant. Most valuable and intelligent people are rebels. Like when you look at these entrepreneurs and the big people that you see in the world today, they are people that decided to do things differently. They don't jump into trend. A lot of you have lost your sense of direction because you have not taken out time to really ask yourself the why question. A lot of you just go by what people say to you. Oh, this is the best place to be. This is where the money is. But a person of value observe, okay, this is where everyone else is going, but is that where I really want to go? Having a mind of your own shows that you're a valuable person. You're a person that know who you are, exactly what you want, and you go for it. They are focused on the goal. They pay attention to patterns. They are not quick to speak when it's not necessary. They take their time, they observe life, they know exactly what they want out of life, and they are patient to get there. Okay, so another thing that makes you valuable is don't be too available. A lot of you have lost respect for yourselves because you have become too accessible, and too much accessibility lessens your value as a person. When you become too available, that everybody can access you anytime, you know, people begin to disrespect you. So sometimes just stay unavailable. You know, even if you keep posting, imagine you posting all the time. You're on social media, you're on WhatsApp group, you're posting your story, you're posting your picture, you're posting every minute, you're posting. To get to a point, people just not, it becomes a norm. People are not interested because they've seen you so much that they have you've lost the value that you carry, right? But sometimes when you just stay away and you're not too accessible, the moment you post a picture, people want to see what's she up to. I've not seen her in a long time. You retain and maintain your respect as a person, right? People, if they don't see you often, people value you more. If you're in a younger right now and you're dating, you find out that men don't respect you as much as they should respect you. It's because maybe you're too available. Each time that he calls you, he knows he's going to get you because you're always available. If he calls you now, hey, I'm in town, can we meet up? You're there. Oh, I'm coming. Yes, I'll be on my way. I'll see you at 4. You're never unavailable. But the moment a man notices that whenever he calls you, you're busy. When he calls you, like, can I see you? You say things like, oh, I'm not available, I'm busy, I'm here, I have things to do, I will not be able to see you today. There's some sort of respect that comes with that. But the moment you make yourself so available that whenever he needs you, it's almost like you don't have a life. You know, it's almost like you're just sitting there waiting for his phone calls. You become less valuable to him. Even in marriage, sometimes don't be too available. Sometimes let your partner miss you. And that's the one because I'm a homebody. So my husband probably sees me every time. I don't party. I don't like, I just like my space. I love being at home. I enjoy solitude. I love my space, right? And that's why I'm very particular about how I keep my space. I love beautiful spaces. So I make my space very beautiful because I love being in my space, right? But sometimes it's also very good to just step out, you know, be missed. Let him not see you maybe in 2 or 3 days. When you come back, there's this psychological thing about it. You start missing that person, you start craving to see that person. That is the power of not being too available. That's what it does. It helps you maintain your value as a person. For you to stay valuable, sometimes be unavailable. So less is more, because too much accessibility reduces your worth and value. Okay, so another thing that makes you a very valuable person is your self-discipline and self-control. Discipline will take you far in everything you do in life. I recently was talking to someone, and the person was telling me, Clara, but do you know that the only difference between people that make A's in class and people that are average students is not because the people that are making less grades are not smart people. Is your level of discipline that gets you to become an A student. People that are at the top today that you sit and admire, for them to get there, it took a lot of consistency and discipline. They read all through the night while you were clubbing. They did what they need to do, because it's not because they don't enjoy the good life. It's not because they don't want to club, they don't want to party, they don't want to, just live their best life. Discipline and self-control is the only way to stay valuable. Is the only way to attain your goals in life, to reach your highest capacity of where God actually wants you to be in life. It takes a whole lot of discipline and self-perseverance and persistence and self-control to get there. If you're not disciplined, you will easily be distracted. If you're not disciplined, you lack self-control, you will not be able to achieve your goals in life. And it is not a curse, it's just real, right? And that's just the reality of life. So for you to get to where you need to get to, it takes beyond just words. I want to be this, I want to be that. It takes a lot of discipline to get you to where you need to get to. Another thing that makes you a valuable person is your attention to details. They pursue excellence, and that's the kind of person you should aim for. People of value think big, they notice the nuances. They always thrive to go for the best, right? And that's because of who they are. They are people of value. They want the best for themselves. They exude excellence in all that they do. They are very intentional about the life that they want to live. A person of value is very detail oriented. When you're a person of excellence, they are confident in your value. There are sometimes at your job where people don't even need to look at your job twice, because they know if that person, she got it. I trust her. She's very detailed. She's very valuable. But there are some of you, they have to look at you. They have to babysit you. They have to watch you, because you're not a person of excellence. So they have to make sure that you're doing, let them look at your work well, because they don't have that confidence in you. That's the kind of life you should pursue, a life of excellence, where people trust you. People recommend you that person, she's valuable, she's very good. All she does, all her job is excellence. Focus on producing excellence results in everything. It makes you stand out in all that you do. For you to maintain or be a valuable person, you always have to be a person of excellence. Okay? Finally, for me today, another thing that makes you a very valuable person is your ability not to give up on things easily. And your life just becomes an inspiration without you even trying to force it, because you have shown that no matter what, you will not give up. It's so admirable. Whether you like it or not, people might not say it to you, but they are sitting down and you inspire them in a way that you don't even realize yourself. One of the signs that makes you a valuable person is that you have this capacity to think that everything is possible. Giving up means that you give up in life easily. You always give up. You're always tired, I don't really know, I've tried, and you jump into the next thing, and you try that one, you give up. You're not persistent. Even on social media, there are people that I follow them because of their ability not to give up on something. Even when you think that at this point this person should give up on this, they never give up. It's so inspiring, and eventually you see them doing well, and just like, wow, that's the kind of person I want to be like. Not to give up on my dreams, not to give up on my goals, especially if they are very passionate about that goal. If they have a big vision for that goal, they will not give up, no matter what the order is, because they understand that the fact that it's not working now doesn't mean that if I just put in just a little bit of my time to this will become very powerful. So don't give up on your dreams, continue to pursue them. You need to have the spirit of not giving up, okay? So I've come to the end of my video today. Like I always do in all of my videos, you are loved, you're kind, you're special, you're beautiful, you are valuable. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, remain blessed. Bye for now. Bye.